arm can't get through to you, trust me,
you're out there.
You're out there, way out there. Well, somebody, in the end, you have to get through to yourself.
Correct.
Okay, so he got through to himself for the moment, and he is showing out because every time I look up, 94 flashes in that metallic blue. So I expect him and DeMarcus Lawrence to get after Daniel Jones. And I expect, because they don't run the ball very well, they're 26th in rushing rank. Their rushing offense is ranked 26th by Pro Football Focus. I don't think Wayne Gallman can do enough damage to us. He'll do some damage, and they'll score some points because my defense is still not very good. And by the way, it does trouble me that Leighton Vander Esch has got an ankle and he hasn't practiced. It sounds like he's not going to be able to play.
Okay.
So that would be advantage you. But I still say Andy Dalton is playing at a high level. Again, for the NFC least, he's playing at the highest level.
Yeah, no question. It's not even close.
Last 3 games, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. Meanwhile, my defense has suddenly gelled and fired, and they've got 10 takeaways to only that 1 giveaway. So all of a sudden, in turnover differential, we're leading the league over the last 3 games. So Andy Dalton has almost like a soul connection, some sort of red-hot chemistry with Michael Gallup. Well, okay, if Joe Judge, remember, they've got the 10th best defense in football. They have allowed the 10th fewest points in football.
Right.
So I respect their defense. But I think my offense is hotter than their defense is right now. So I think Andy Dalton can hang 30 on them. What'd you say, 32?
I gave 30. I said 31-14.
31, okay. I got 30 because if you want to double Michael Gallup, good luck with Amari Cooper, and even better luck with CeeDee Lamb.
Right.
It's hard to stop them. And Ezekiel Elliott, I think he said after the game the other night, he was the healthiest he's been all year. I don't see the burst, but I see the heart. He was running hard. So when you have him and Tony Pollard, you got a 1-2 combination, a little thunder and lightning, and you've got those 3 lethal receivers, and the offensive line has been credible. It's been workable. It's been just barely passable, and it's enough that they can score 30 points. Because look, they're what, 30, 41, and 37. So they've averaged 36 in the last 3 games.
And I know you were counting on Zach Martin, but it looks like it's going to be doubtful that he plays.
Like, you know, now Jerry's saying, well, for the potential playoff game, that he would be on track for that. But he didn't. They're basically writing him off.
Skip, I would definitely rather have him try to deal with Shaq Barrett and JPP as opposed to bringing him back now. Because you know if you don't have him during the playoffs and you got to face JPP and Shaq Barrett, it ain't going to be a real problem.
Well, it'd probably be a problem anyway, even if he does play. But the point is, I got Dallas 30-20.
Okay.
And in the nightcap, the flex game,
hold on. You believe the Giants can get to 20 points with a quarterback with a bum ham?
Everybody gets to 20 points against my defense, except for Cincinnati.
Philly didn't.
Yeah. Well, I agree, but it felt like they were. They jumped out.
It looked like they were going to get to 30.
Yep, it did. Nightcap. I love Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, it's time to rise and shine. Do me a solid. I need you. My biggest fear about the Eagles is that in their heart of hearts, their Cowboy-hating hearts, they hate the Cowboys more than you hate the Cowboys.
They do.
That it's going to be subliminally hard, just sort of subconsciously hard for them to dredge up the effort and emotion required to win the division for the Dallas Cowboys, because that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think the Eagles definitely hate the Cowboys more than they hate the Washington football team. Now, that's not to say, Skip, they're not going to go out there and play hard. But it's like, who would we rather have represent the NFC East? The Cowboys, where they front-running, maniacal fan base, or the Washington football team? They don't even have a name.
Okay. All right. So I don't think they hate Washington.
No.
I never got that feeling. It's not arch rivalry.
Everybody hates the Cowboys.
Everybody in that division hates the Cowboys. And our arch rivals are Washington. But I got to tell you, Eagles are like 1A. They're somewhere in there.
Yes.
And I've told you, as a lifelong Cowboy fan, my oldest feelings about this division are that I hate the Eagles worse than I hate Washington. I just hate them. I don't like their uniforms. I don't like anything about them. And now a quarterback I love is their quarterback. I think he's going to save their day and going forward over Carson Wentz, your man. But in the end, I need him to save me. So I just need him to return the favor for all the support I've given him on this show. And he does have his weapons. I think D-Jack is going to play.
I believe he'll play.
And Alshon is going to play. And Ertz and Goddard's he missed practice, but I think he's going to play. And Fulgham and Greg Ward Jr. are going to play. And Miles Sanders is going to play. That's enough weapons that you should be able to score some points on this defense.
Right.
They don't rush the passer that well except for Chase Young. So if you can block Chase Young or nullify him or neutralize him a little bit and give Jalen some time, I think he can score some points on this defense. I got it 23-20 home team. Eagles, fly, Eagles, fly. And if you don't, it will be die, me, die. Because that's what's going to happen.
Well, we got it very close. I got 24-20 Washington. You got it 23-20
23-20. And this will be high drama. And yet, in the end, I just believe this team has taken off. I think it's meant to be. And you know what? I don't care what happens after Monday. I just want to come in one day on Monday and sit over here and pound this desk and say, you know what, to you. And it will be the last time I'll be able to say that, because then I have no more faith after that, and I don't care. I just want to win the division and have one build-up to one home playoff game. And after that, I will let the chips fall on my head, because they'll probably fall on my head.
I don't want you to have that moment, because all you're going to do is gloat, and you're going to talk about the whole offseason, even though your record was terrible, how you won a division, and you had a home playoff game, and yada, yada, yada. There's something to build on. And I don't want to hear that for the rest of the 2021. So, with that being said, I just need Alex Smith to do me this solid. Just do what he's done. You know, just don't turn it over. And Chase Young and those two guys, Payne and Allen inside, get after the quarterback. Look, hopefully McLaurin can go. If he can't, he's going to lean heavily on Logan Thomas. And I like Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas was a college quarterback who transitioned to the tight end. He had a nice year, Skip. He's more than serviceable at that position.
I agree.
Run nice routes, can catch the football. So I just think they have enough. They definitely have enough. But they're going to have to rely on the defense, and the defense is going to have to play better than what they played Sunday against Carolina. But I think after a while, they got demoralized because their quarterback was just absolutely doing nothing.
Okay, I will concede this. The best story in the division would obviously be Washington. Head coach has gone through chemo, Ron Rivera, and Alex Smith is coming off 17 surgeries, and his both legs have been bothering him.
And a name change.
And, that's true. And a great name change. So it would feel like the momentum off the field would be for them. The emotional momentum would be theirs. But everybody, the world is full of Cowboy fans. It is America's team, and all of a sudden America's team is back in the saddle.
Well, I know one in particular. I think our boss Shanks would really like to see the Cowboys make the playoffs, and we get that game. They get that game either Saturday or Sunday. Probably don't know when they will play.
You better believe Eric Shanks is a Cowboy fan at this moment.
So I know.
They rate.
You divvy the games up, Skip. So ESPN will get one, and NBC will get one. But they're not getting that one.
Do you want to see Tom Brady at Washington or Tom Brady at Dallas? It just has a ring to it.
It does.
The Dallas Cowboys. And here we go. Meant to be, I got a feeling.
Okay.
Meant to be, I got a feeling. I'm going to remember those words, Skip, come Monday. And I hope that we can play them back for you with a smile.
I will be repeating them on Monday.
Will you show up on Monday if it doesn't go your way?
If they lose?
Yeah.
Have I ever not shown up?
Fair enough.
I feel so confident right now, more confident than I've ever felt, that I don't think there's any reason to even have any doubt about this.
Okay, no doubt.
I don't have to worry about not showing up, because why wouldn't I want to show up to gloat?
What about jinxing them? You know, you used to be I'm not going to jinx them. I'm not going to say anything.
This is the first time in my life, in my career, I'm not threatened by the jinx, because I got a feeling.
All right, you got a feeling. I'm going to leave it at that. Unfortunately,
my